And we're back
to another podcast.
Today we're talking about pets. Just the other day I was thinking about our dog and if we're doing enough for him, if we're not doing enough, if we're doing too much for him. Sometimes I feel like I treat him like a little baby. What is too much to do for your animal?
We have a little teacup Yorkie. He's black. Black Yorkies teacups are very rare. And then before that, I actually had another one because I didn't want him to be alone. So my friend and I both got two little puppies together.
Yeah, you and your little friend.
And then when they both came, they literally fit in the size of our palms. So my friend and I convinced her, she hated dogs, but she met mine. Mine was pretty chill. So I convinced her to get a dog because I thought a dog would be good in her life. And fast forward, it is. She likes the dog now. But so when we got the dogs were like the size of little balls. And we put them on the ground, and mine, Rocco, ran over to my dog, Kalimba, and started playing with him. And the other one, her dog ran and started eating all his food. So, but he was the little runt, the tiny one, so that's the one that she wanted, because he was cuter. So I have a teacup Yorkie. I don't think he's spoiled. All my friends think I spoil him with all the stuff that I buy him.
I mean, he's a walking billboard for all these high-end designers. He has a Louis Vuitton collar, and then he has a Louis Vuitton doggy bag.
He has a Prada leash that he doesn't wear anymore because he slips out of it. And
he's a teacup Yorkie with an extra large pad. The pad's for like these Great Danes or huge bulldogs.
Because when he poops, first of all, he stands on one leg.
Oh yeah, that's super cute. He tries to do like little like yoga poses.
Yeah, and then he does a little poop. Then he gets off the pad, then does it again and poops a little poop off the pad.
And then he's gotten a little chunkier, but he used to like balance on two legs while he poops. And now he's a little chubbier, so he can only balance on one leg. He's
like 4.5 pounds. No more snacks for him. I am not going to have an obese dog.
We're going to put him on the Majerno shots.
Yeah, you know. I asked my vet if I could do that, and my vet looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, well then never mind.
Yeah, he said no. He said that wouldn't be a good thing for a dog because the dog might go into hypoglycemia. But I'm like, but he's going to be skinny, right?
You're like, does he get the job done or not?
So
that's a real question.
What is too much for a pet? Like I said, I don't think I spoil my dog. I took my dog I took him to go visit his grandmother on the East Coast. So there is a plane. There's an airline called Bark Airlines. It's special for dogs. Tickets are a little pricey, but I wanted this to be an experience for him. So I took him. He shook the whole time, afraid, didn't want to leave the chair. And then on the way home, I usually always fly first class. I've always have. I booked first class tickets, actually 2 first class tickets, one for him and one for me, because I didn't want to have any issues. Then on the way home, when I was getting to the gate, I got a text message saying that I was moved from seat like 1C, because I was right in the front of the plane where all the legroom was, to like the back of the bus, 22D or something. So when I went there, I was like, hey, I got this text message, and they're like, oh, you're the one with the dog. Unfortunately, this plane cannot accommodate your dog because your dog has to fit under your seat. I said, well, I have another seat for him. Oh, but the dog can't go on the seat, it has to go under the seat. And I looked around, I saw all these other people with these big dogs coming on my flight. I said, what about these people? Well, your dog has to go under the seat because you may kill him if you try to recline. And honestly, I told her, it's my dog. If I want to kill him, I'll kill him, but it's my dog.
Wait, but how does that even make any sense? You're going to kill him if you recline? What do you mean recline?
Because she said the seat, this type of plane that they put me on, because the first plane we initially had, there was something wrong with it, so they got a replacement plane. So this replacement plane didn't accommodate animals under the seat.
So why sell you a ticket for a dog if you can't accommodate a dog?
Exactly. Or why not tell me earlier, right? And so whatever. So I'm traveling with this dog. So I'm traveling with the Birkin because I'm traveling first class. This is how when I travel, this is how I travel first class. I had his little LV carrier. I had a Rolex on. I had a bunch of stuff on. So they put me in the back of the plane, and I told them, like, I wasn't joking. I said, I don't feel safe back here, because I didn't. People were looking at me like I didn't want to fall asleep, because they would probably steal the bag, steal all my stuff, and the dog would probably still be there, or he would probably be gone too. So, and then I'm not going to mention the airline. So when I went home, I filed a complaint. So they gave me a refund of $150.
And how much did you spend on that ticket?
Over $3,000 for a one-way trip for a 6-hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I told them to keep their money. I don't want it, and they did. And then they've never given me any more money back.
And then I have a question. Okay, so now that they said that he has to fit underneath the seat, when they moved you back in the plane, how did they accommodate the dog there? Did he fit under the seat?
No, he didn't fit under the seat. That's why I was angry too.
So then what were you doing the whole entire time?
So the flight attendants, okay, you're gonna just kill someone when you hear this. So the flight attendants felt bad for me.
Okay.
So they literally stuck me in the middle row where there's like 8 people. So the flight attendant moved the 2 people beside me to first class so I could have those seats by myself. So my dog could stay on top of the seat. How does that make any sense?
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't make sense.
So he stayed on top of the seat the whole entire time, but he couldn't sit on top of the seat in the front.
He couldn't sit on top of the seat from the seat that I bought him.
This is okay. So I'm sorry, Kalimba. He's a black Yorkie.
Yep.
This is discrimination.
I think it is discrimination. And honestly, what I think happened is they had a friend that they bumped to that, because it was literally the best seat on the plane. It was the front.
You're
all
paying
this
like
room,
thousands of dollars for these seats,
and it was a lot of room up there. That's why I got it, so I can spread my legs out and not have to worry about it. And I believe, and I wanted to actually go up there and see who had my seat, but they wouldn't let me.
I mean, this is not a good experience, obviously, but I think the topic of the matter is, was that too much for him to do?
No, and you know what? And I also made this comment, and I remember I made this comment, and it was when we were boarding the gate, and I was trying not to make a scene, but I was holding up the line, and there are people behind me with their big ass dogs. And I was like, I told them I don't feel safe. Like, you're literally putting me where all the poor people are, and they were. So I was sitting there. There was little Miss Jackson back there with 12 kids coughing. And then I literally turned around and said, can you put a mask on your kids? And she said, they don't got COVID. It's asthma. That's exactly what they said. I said, oh, I'm in the ghettos now. My shit is going to get stolen tonight. So is that too much? I don't think it was.
Too much for the dog or too much for...
and you know what? And the people who know me know that it took everything in because I just wanted to go home, because our layover was 5 hours in Chicago. I didn't want to wait any longer. And even though they told me, well, you know what, if you want to wait the next flight, there's another flight, but we can't accommodate your dog there either. That's my pet. So I think you might have seen him in some of my TikToks and some of Manny's TikToks, his videos. He's adorable. He's tiny. But he is a little annoying, but he is a dog. He's like a year and a half old.
Yeah, so I mean, what's something like extra that we do for the dog?
We do too much for him. Like I'm sorry, but Manny gives him so much attention. So much attention.
That's not extra.
Like, so much attention.
I feel like
now.
dogs deserve lots of attention. I just feel like I treat him like a little baby. And I feel like I shouldn't be treating him like a little baby, because I feel like maybe that's disrespectful for all the little babies. It's like I'm treating a baby the same way that I treat a dog. Is that disrespectful?
No, people treat their pets like humans, like babies. They really do.
Me.
Yeah, like what about your dog? Like
our family dog, Panda, he's a different species. Like, he's like of the royal bloodline. Like, he is very... You've met Panda. I don't know if you've ever gotten like some sort of like a vibe off of Panda. All my friends say that he's sus. You come up to him and he gives you this weird look. He'll like look you up and down like you're not worthy of my presence. He doesn't want to be treated like a dog. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like and like obviously like people say that they take from their owners, but this is not me. I don't know what kind of what kind of spirit inhabited his body.
Well, you know, there are a few of you people that live in that house, so I think
that's true. He
I
probably
think
takes from a little bit from everyone.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, I mean, he acts like you guys.
Well, he's part of the family.
I know, but my dog does not act like me.
No, I think Kalimba definitely. He's like a little when he like walks. He's like little dainty little legs.
Yes, he is.
Like
he's
skipping.
He is he's a little dainty. He trots around. Looks like he's walking on his little tippy toes. He won't step in water.
No,
he'll walk around the water, or he'll sit and look at you like, "Oh, you expect me to walk in that water? Like pick me up or something?" Like he won't walk in water. If he hears a noise, he runs away. If he's too cold, he doesn't want to go outside if it's too cold.
This guy, like, okay, this is what I mean by extra because it just came to mind. You literally leave the lamp on all day, all night because my dog needs to see at night. I'm sure they have like X-ray vision. Not only does the light stay on, you also keep the air conditioning on when it's hot and you leave the heater on when it's cold. And this dog goes directly in front of the fan and it's like chilling, like as if like he deserves this. Like, why deserve, like you better leave the heater on. Like
he's
what?
cold. It gets cold. Listen,
no, that's too much. I mean, dogs have fur first of all, so it's like you
well,
don't need to leave the heater on for him.
But I shave his fur because I don't like a big puffy dog. His fur is shaved. He looks like a little rat half the time.
He does not look like a little rat. He's a lot cuter than a rat.
Yeah, because I don't think he can see at night. I want him to be able to see and walk around. And then I don't think they see at night. But my friend, she shuts her lights off and her dog runs all over the place. So obviously my dog has been lying to me.
No, yeah.
He's been lying and pretending he can't see. But, you know, one good thing about him is he never really barks.
Oh, that is one good thing. Honestly, I've heard this dog bark like twice, 3 times.
And those of you who've ever had a Yorkie, a teacup Yorkie, you know they're known for barking
they're little
excessively.
yappers because Prince, the other dog, he's a little yapper.
He cries.
When I first met Prince, he was not a yapper, and then I started hearing him yapping. I'm like, it sounded like somebody was killing him. I'm like, whose dog is this? They obviously switched out the dogs because you've never done this before.
Oh yeah, he does that. He does that. I've heard him when I was chasing him one day. He was going yeah. like it sounded like somebody was murdering him.
Yeah, no, yeah, he like makes a scene.
Yes, he's a very dramatic dog, but then like
very dramatic.
No, I'm not dramatic. I'm not dramatic at all. And then when they're together, I don't know what happens. Like when they're together, like Kalimba forgets how to act. Like actually, at one point, I think because Kalimba's so used to being like the only dog, when Prince was here for a while, he was in foster care for a little bit until his mother decided to take him back. So he was in foster care. So they loved each other for like a few days. After that, I don't know what happened. They started pooping on the floor, peeing on the floor, eating my curtains.
They're hella troublemakers.
But I think like Kalimba eggs him on and lets him do stuff, or Kalimba will pick up his little poop and put it on the couch, thinking that it's going to get the other one.
Disgusting.
Actually, I thought it was the little one. I used to blame him for it, but then I saw Kalimba do it. I'm like, oh, little sneaky guy.
Disgusting sneaky guy.
Sneaky, like what? And as soon as his mother took him home, he started acting normal again.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped
because he was getting all the attention. It's like, okay, I'll behave. And you know what? The thing is with these dogs, like they know when they do bad things because then they'll start messing up your couch. They'll start pooping places they shouldn't be pooping, peeing places where they shouldn't be peeing. They'll start tearing up the toilet paper and the trash can. But as long as you give them attention, none of that happens. So it's like they know. They know that you're like being like distant.
And then I know you have videos of Kalimba doing that crazy where he's just like doing crazy, give me attention nonstop, and
He
he
retaliates.
and he just jumps around like he wants your attention so bad, and then he'll start barking at you because he wants you to. Then if you ignore him, he'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
I have another story quickly. So this girl I know bought my dog a jacket, a fake Louis Vuitton jacket. So every time he wears it, I have a video of him. He literally looks at the jacket and tries to take it off. So does he act like me? I don't know. I'm
Probably.
allergic to that stuff. I think he is too.
He's allergic to the fake Louis Vuitton.
Yes, but not the real one that chokes him every day and around his neck. Actually, that collar is so tiny. I had to make another hole to fit his neck,
Oh yeah, that is true.
and it's an extra small collar.
Well, maybe you just gotta get a small.
No, extra small is the smallest.
Oh, that's right, because you have to.
Yes. Yeah, extra small collar. I had to make another hole in it. And then Prince, I got him an extra small Tiffany's collar from Tiffany's, and that collar is too big for him too. What are we gonna do with these animals? Do we love them? Do we hate them?
But then you're like over here saying, if I want to kill my dog, I'm gonna kill my dog.
Maybe. I mean, if he ran away, I don't think I'd be sad. I might get another one.
No.
No, because
They're too much work.
the little puppy stage is just horrible.
The whole teething and ripping shit
Biting,
apart.
peeing everywhere, teaching them how to pee on the when they're supposed to.
No.
But mine has been potty trained for the longest time. It's only when the other one came, he was no longer potty trained. He forgot everything.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us your story, guys. Show us pictures of your little fur baby.
Until next time.
Stay street smart.